Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And the new patch update 1.12 just went live for Black Ops 4. Let me know if you guys are excited about the new 1.13 update, which is actually going to be including a new weapon balance update. But for 1.12, they did change quite a few things I want to go over with you guys right now. If you guys could drop an early like on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's shoot for 500 likes on today's video. And make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you guys know exactly when there's new updates and anything new revolving Black Ops 4, because I keep you guys up to date as soon as possible. Without further ado, let's get right into the patch notes and kind of see exactly what they changed with this brand new 1.12 update. So as you can see here, this update was a 6.9 gigabyte on PS4 and a 7.42 gigabyte on Xbox One. This patch brings previously mentioned changes to Blackout, classic weapons, and new Gauntlet and zombies, and the new camo progressive system in Blackout. So they're going to be fully rolling out this feature to come through next week, and new multiplayer feature mode and more. So there's still going to be some new updates coming next week for the 1.13 update, but we're going to see what they did with this 1.12 update. So as we can see here, for multiplayer, our 1.12 update brings new gameplay improvements and featured playlists to multiplayer, including Blackjack gun game featuring the Cod Bo4 pistol. They always bring in Blackjack's gun game as soon as they do a new DLC weapon, so players can use it and kind of test it out and decide if they want to actually go ahead and buy it directly or grind up the tiers to get it, in that little kind of, I guess, supply stream update. They have the hardcore mosh pit in the featured, as well as endurance chaos mosh pit returns by popular demand, joining mercenary capture mosh pit and safeguard in the featured category. Endurance chaos mosh pit, obviously it came back. That's probably one of the most fan requested game modes in Black Ops 4, and a lot of players seem to really enjoy that update and that game mode. So I'm really glad that they're bringing that in. Looking ahead, our next multiplayer weapon balancing patch is underway and planned for our upcoming 1.13 updated, slated for February. This is planned to include weapon balance in both core and hardcore, potential tuning for attachments, and more. So they said it's planning to come, sometime next week or in February. We already know how how Treyarch it is with their coming soon mantra. So we don't know when this is actually going to come out. It could come next week. It could come out 3 weeks from now. But we're gonna have to find out. Blackout, we've made new rounds of tuning changes and updated, focusing on armor, concussion grenades, and cluster grenades in Blackout. These include reductions in the damage mitigation percentage for all level 3 armor, removed explosive and melee protects for level 3 armor, reduced status effect duration and radius for concussions, increased fuse time and mini cluster damage for the cluster grenade, and more. See below for the full list of changes and let us know what you think after you spent some time in game. We're also debuting Ambush today in Blackout on PS4, our newest limited time mode where players only have sniper rifles, melee attacks, and launchers at their disposal in a circle that never stops collapsing once it starts. Down but Not Out continues its second week on other platforms this week and will be placed by Ambush next week. And they have the full camo progression is also planned to come to Blackout later this week on PS4, featuring new mechanic to unlock different weapons, camos, as you play through Blackout matches. So they're going to be seeing some new camos coming in within Blackout. We'll have more info on what to expect as we get closer to adding this feature, which will include a path to unlocking gold, diamond, and dark matter camos in Blackout. Zero's outfit unlock mission is also scheduled to drop into Blackout later this week on PS4, adding a new quest to unlock the Numbers outfit for Zero in multiplayer and Blackout. So this is pretty much going to be all, the new updated things for Blackout as well. They have some zombies events. They have Barbarian special event on all platforms, which is going to have the Cod Bo4 pistol updated on the Xbox. Competitive update. We've incorporated feedback from the COD World League and for some pros. I'm actually going to be going over some of the CWL rule sets in this video as well, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to be seeing, we already went over that. Blackout, we already went over that. And so for multiplayer, you guys can see here, some new game modes where Ghost Perk now properly works against the mode's UAV sweep. Players can no longer spend cash on purchasing max ammo when they currently have max ammo. We've resolved an issue that could lead to multiple purchases of an item if the player had the same specialist a selection menu open during round transition. This is for the heist game mode. Specialist on Prophet resolved an issue where the Tempest could gain extra charge if an enemy was killed by a player-owned seeker or score streak. Ajax resolved an issue where the grenade fuse would expire faster while the ballistic shield was in use. And for Ruin, resolved an issue where the gravity slam would not properly trigger if the player landed directly on another player. Perks Tracker. Tracker's detection icon will no longer display after a player switches to a class without it being equipped. Gear acoustic sensor resolved an issue where the acoustic sensor could stop working if the player switched class after spawning. And some of these updates where they kind of went ahead and they messed with some of these and they kind of restated them from the 1.11 update. We can see some camo up with crash landing where players can now properly gain progress toward this challenge each time. Weapon customization, mastercrafts applied to secondary weapons will now update in real time. Resolved an issue where gold camo weapons could display at a higher visual state when switched to after a new visual state was reached on a weapon with a mastercraft equipped. So these are kind of some, I guess, miscellaneous changes that they went in and they messed with. So none of these are really that too important. And for Blackout, level 1 armor damage protection reduced from 30 to 15%. Level 2 armor damage reduced from 40 to 25%. And level 3 armor damage protection reduced from 50 to 35%. They removed explosive damage resistance for level 3 armor. Removed melee weapon damage reduction from level 3 armor. Increased armor plates required to repair a single durability, part for level 3 from 1 armor to 2. Concussion grenade, reduced status effect duration, reduced area of effective radius, reduced throw distance, reduced opacity of the white flash when initially concussed, and while concussed, players can now use equipment, continuing holding equipment, performing a melee attacks and switch weapons. So when you guys hit by concussion, you guys can actually still, throw equipment, shoot, and melee and, switch weapons, which is really nice. Cluster grenade, increased time to detonate after impact, reduced damage of mini cluster grenade explosions, and in general, players can now aim down sights immediately after interacting with a door. So these are all the updates they did with Blackout and some of these zombies updates, which really isn't too big of a deal. Xbox One and PC, Barbarians event was added, and they had the new 25 events to unlock that pistol. So now I'm gonna go over some of the league play competitive rule sets and kind of the things that they're going ahead and banning and protecting. All right, so we guys can see here within the new CWL rule set, they're going to be going ahead and kind of following, like I said, the CWL rule set for the new league play game mode that's going to actually be releasing in mid-February. We guys can see here right now, updated CWL rule set will go live in Black Ops 4 later this week and includes the following new restrictions. They're going to be banning Ajax, banning Torque, they're going to be banning the Seeker from Prophet, banning the Reactor Core from Firebreak, they're going to be banning the Tactical Play from Seraph, and they're also going to be banning the Dart and the RCXD as score streaks. Let me know what you guys think about these kind of bans they're having within the league play system. I feel that this is actually a pretty smart move because some of these were definitely, in my opinion, needed to be addressed. The 9 bang definitely would be a problem in league play. I feel like a lot of people were complaining about that since a lot of people complain about it in multiplayer, especially the shield is definitely going to be an issue. Torque, razor wire, as well as the barricade. I definitely feel that that was needed to be restricted in league play because you guys can drop a barricade and a razor wire on top of a bomb and S&D, and it's virtually impossible to defuse that bomb, if it gets dropped. The Seeker, I think everybody agrees that the Seeker is one of the most annoying specialists ability, or kind of like the gear sets in the game. And I'm really glad that that's going to be banned in league play. The Reactor Core, I'm really happy that they're going ahead and they're kind of banning the Reactor Core, because imagine being on the last hill, some person that's maybe, above the hill, or maybe around the corner that you can't even see, heats up the heat wave and kills your entire team and you lose. That's something that I think a lot of people will complain about. And I'm happy that they're going ahead and they're taking that out, and they're going to take the tactical ploy. I'm really happy to do this as well, because the tactical ploy is something that I feel that a lot of players were definitely complaining, because it kind of removes the the need of having an anchor for league play, because if you could just spawn in on a tactical ploy, you don't really have to have an anchor, which is a vital and necessary I guess role for league play. So I'm really happy they're doing that. And the RC and the Dart, these have been banned in previous league plays for literally every single Call of Duty we've had previously. So I'm not too surprised this is banned. We're seeing a Zero's Ice Pick and EMP Disruptor is going to be banned from league play, and they're also going to be banning all of the specialists coming, in the future unless proven otherwise. So I'm really happy they're taking Zero out. I think they're taking it out because of the widespread hate for the specialist, and also obviously the Ice Pick. It doesn't fit in competitive at all. And the EMP, I can kind of see how the EMP could be nice and competitive, but like I said, I think because of the widespread hate for Zero, they're just deciding just to remove this from league play altogether. And also something that I want you guys to keep in mind, they're actually changing the way league play is actually going to be ran in this game. Before they're going to be having, this update, or I guess actually they went and changed it, the league play, we're going to have a scrim system where I guess Monday through Friday was going to be counting as scrims, and it wasn't going to count towards your actual progression. They're actually going to be getting rid of that and having it, count at all times, which is really nice. I know a lot of people, have things to do. People don't have, time to grind the game out only on the weekends. So I feel like this was a great idea that they're going to be kind of opening up to, every single day. So you're not just restricted to when you could play and actually level up within league plays. So these are going to be all of the new updates, that are coming within the 1.12 update, as well as the 1.13 update and future updates here on out for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, man. Let me know if you guys are excited about league play. Let me know if you guys are happy with this update. Let me know if you guys are excited about the 1.13 update, because we're actually going to be getting a lot more within that update than we did with this one. It's been your boy Ears, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like on the video. Let's shoot for 500 likes on today's video. And make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and turn those post notifications on so you guys stay up to date with everything new within Call of Duty. Hope you guys do enjoy, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.